The Richest Man in Africa, the rise, power, and global impact of a business empire. When the conversation turns to wealth, influence, and industrial dominance in Africa, one name consistently stands above the rest: Aliko Dangote. Widely recognized as the richest man in Africa, his journey is not just about accumulating billions, but about reshaping industries, redefining possibilities, and proving that Africa can produce global business giants. His story is powerful, inspiring, and deeply rooted in vision, discipline, and long-term thinking. Born in Kano, Dangote grew up in a business-oriented family. His grandfather was a successful trader, which exposed him early to the world of commerce. However, what makes his story unique is that he didn't simply inherit wealth and relax. Instead, he chose to build something much bigger. From a very young age, he demonstrated entrepreneurial instincts. It is often said that he started selling small items like sweets to classmates just to understand profit-making. This early exposure helped him develop a mindset that would later define his empire. He later traveled to study at Al-Azhar University in Egypt, where he focused on business studies. This education gave him a broader perspective on trade, economics, and global markets. After completing his studies, he returned to Nigeria with a clear goal: to build a business that would dominate not just locally, but across Africa. Dangote began his career in the late 1970s by trading essential commodities such as rice, sugar, flour, and cement. At that time, Nigeria relied heavily on imports, and Dangote took advantage of this demand. However, unlike many traders who remained satisfied with importing goods, Dangote saw a bigger opportunity. He realized that producing goods locally would be more profitable and sustainable in the long run. This idea became the turning point of his career. This vision led to the birth of the powerful Dangote Group, which has grown into one of the largest business empires in Africa. The company operates across multiple industries including manufacturing, agriculture, and energy. Over time, Dangote shifted from trading to large-scale industrial production, which significantly increased his wealth and influence. One of the most important pillars of his empire is Dangote Cement. Cement is a critical material for construction, and with Africa's rapid urban growth, demand has continued to rise. Dangote capitalized on this by building massive cement plants across several African countries. Today, Dangote Cement is the largest producer of cement on the continent, supplying millions of tons annually. This dominance has not only made him wealthy but has also contributed to infrastructure development across Africa. Beyond cement, Dangote expanded into sugar refining, salt processing, and flour production. His company controls a significant share of these markets in Nigeria and beyond. This level of control has allowed him to build a stable and diversified income stream, protecting his wealth even during economic downturns. Dangote's influence extends beyond Africa. He is recognized globally as a key figure in business and economic development. He has met with world leaders, partnered with international investors, and participated in global economic discussions. His success has helped change the global perception of Africa, showing that the continent is full of opportunities and capable of producing world-class entrepreneurs. In addition to his business achievements, Dangote is also known for his disciplined lifestyle and focus. He is often described as a work-driven individual who spends most of his time managing and expanding his empire. This level of dedication is one of the reasons behind his extraordinary success. His story also serves as a powerful lesson for young entrepreneurs, especially in Africa. It shows that success is not just about starting big, but about thinking big. Dangote started with trading basic goods, but his vision pushed him toward industrialization. He didn't settle for being a middleman, he aimed to become a producer and a leader in his field. However, with great success comes scrutiny. Some critics argue that his dominance in certain industries limits competition. Others question the close relationship between big businesses and government policies. While these debates continue, they do not erase the impact he has made on Africa's economy. Looking ahead, Dangote continues to expand his business interests. His focus remains on industries that can drive economic growth in Africa, such as energy, agriculture, and manufacturing. His long-term vision is to make Africa more self-sufficient and less dependent on imports. In conclusion, Aliko Dangote is more than just the richest man in Africa, he is a symbol of possibility, ambition, and transformation. His journey from a small trader in Kano to a global business icon is a story that continues to inspire millions. Through hard work, strategic thinking, and an unwavering vision, he has built an empire that not only generates wealth but also drives development across an entire continent. His legacy is still being written, but one thing is certain: his impact on Africa and the world will be remembered for generations. Beyond building a massive business empire, Aliko Dangote has played a crucial role in shaping Africa's economic future. His investments are not just about profit, they are designed to solve real problems that affect millions of people daily. By focusing on essential industries like cement, energy, and food production, he has created a system that supports growth, employment, and stability across multiple countries. One of the most important aspects of his legacy is industrialization. Africa has long depended on imports for many basic goods, which drains foreign exchange and limits economic growth. Dangote challenged this pattern by building factories within Africa. This move has encouraged other investors to do the same, gradually shifting the continent towards self-reliance. Another key impact is job creation. Through the Dangote Group, thousands of direct and indirect jobs have been created. From factory workers to engineers and logistics teams, his businesses provide employment opportunities that support families and communities. This has a ripple effect, boosting local economies and improving living standards. His refinery project in Lagos, known as the Dangote Refinery, is expected to have an even bigger impact. Once fully operational, it will reduce Nigeria's dependence on imported fuel, stabilize fuel prices, and strengthen the national economy. It also positions Nigeria as a key player in global energy markets. Dangote's leadership style also contributes to his success. He is known for being highly disciplined, focused, and detail-oriented. He takes calculated risks and is not afraid to invest heavily in long-term projects. This mindset allows him to stay ahead of competitors and maintain his position as Africa's richest man. In addition, his philanthropic efforts through the Dangote Foundation continue to impact millions of lives. From funding healthcare programs to supporting education and disaster relief, his contributions go beyond business. He believes that true wealth should benefit society, not just the individual. His story also serves as a blueprint for young entrepreneurs. It teaches that success is not about starting big but about thinking big and staying consistent. Dangote started with simple trading but expanded through vision and persistence. He identified problems, created solutions, and built systems that generated long-term value. Globally, his influence continues to grow. Recognized by organizations like Forbes, he represents Africa on the world stage. His achievements challenge stereotypes and prove that African businesses can compete at the highest level. In summary, the legacy of Aliko Dangote goes far beyond wealth. It is about transformation, empowerment, and creating opportunities for future generations. His journey continues to inspire millions, showing that with vision, determination, and strategic thinking, extraordinary success is possible.